So let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks a lot to everybody and welcome again to Going for Gold in a very important week. Well, first of all, it's Christmas, isn't it? So from all of us here on Going for Gold, horse, foot and artillery, a very happy Christmas and a good one to you wherever in Europe you're watching our European quiz. And of course, it is our first semi-finals week. You know that over the last 10 weeks, we've been getting one winner a week. This is semi-finals week. We're looking for 4 winners to go through to next year's final. And so far, we've got 2. We've got Richard Leslie from Scotland. He was our very first weekly winner a long time ago now. He's through to that final. And Daphne Hudson from England, she's through to that final also. Well, we are now down to finding out another winner for today to go through to the final. Whoever gets there wins the title and this prize.
Fly with us to Korea and discover its unique charms. During your 2-week visit, you'll be able to savour the delights and pleasures of this spectacular country and its people. Tension will be mounting as top athletes from all over the world take part in the 1988 Olympic Games. Share the excitement and witness world record achievements as the athletes compete against each other to win the coveted gold medal. Being the European quiz champion, you can sit back and watch the rest of the world going for gold.
Yes. Watch the rest of the world going for gold. But today on our programme, watch our contestants going for gold. As I said, we already have 2 daily winners already. They are through to the final next year, and that means that I'm just looking for 2 more. 1 today and 1 tomorrow. There are our contestants who remain. 8 of them. We started with 10, and you remember, a couple of days ago, we're now down to 8. As usual, the rules are that I'm looking for 4 of you contestants to go through to today's first round proper. You know the rules. Hands on the buzzers. We'll begin with What Am I? I'm a musical instrument usually held in the hand and struck together. Austria.
Castanet.
Castanet is absolutely correct, Austria. Well answered. My goodness. Whew. I gotta say, if you've been watching our semi-finals, they are quick and they are good and they are eager to win. Right. Hands on the buzzers. What is my name? I'm a plant originally grown as a garden vegetable and for fodder. Sugar was produced experiment. Denmark.
Sugar beets.
Sugar beets is correct, Denmark. Wow! So, 2 into that first round already, Austria and Denmark. 2 more yet to come. Hands on the buzzers again. What am I? I am a carved and painted log constructed by the England.
A Yule log?
Is not the correct answer, England. I'm sorry, Norway.
A totem pole.
A totem pole is the correct answer. Okay. Whoa. So, 3 into that first round, right, for our 5 remaining contestants. 1 more chance just today, but of course we'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Don't worry. Hands on the buzzers. What is my name? I am a device that produces an intense beam of light of a very... Wales.
Torch.
Is not the correct answer. Hold on. England.
A laser.
Laser is the correct answer. Okay. That means England, you join Denmark, Austria and Norway in today's first round proper. And it means we have to say goodbye to those other 4 contestants. But of course, don't worry, Wales, Sweden, England and Northern Ireland, you will have 1 more chance tomorrow. We'll see you then. Right now, I'm going to go over and join those 4 contestants who are in today's first round proper of Going for Gold in semi-finals week. Come on. Right. There they are, our 4 contestants on this day 3 of our first semi-final week. Let's say hello to them again, because it's quite a while since we've seen, for example, Sue Balaam from England. Sue, how long? It's a long time ago, isn't it?
Yes, it was the 2nd week.
It was the 2nd week, and you were therefore our 2nd overall winner. Any reaction from your friends and folks to the programme when they saw it?
Well, that's quite a talking point at work for a while.
Was it? Good, good. OK, well, best of luck to you, and hope you do very well today in the programme and see if you can make that final. Bob Wesenberg from Norway. How have you been, Bob, since we saw you? Quite recently, actually, because you were our last weekly winner, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Yes?
I just made it in.
Yeah.
I've got new life, and I hope it's not short-lived.
Yes? Any news for me? Anything to tell me at all, Bob? No, you just want to concentrate on the game?
I'll concentrate on the game. I'm kind of forced to do well. My wife is here today.
Ah, I see. OK, well, the best of luck to you and to the missus. She'll be watching. Einar Carstensen, how's it been for you, Einar? Did they watch the programme in your hometown?
Yes, I think most of the people did, yes.
Really?
We have much of it.
Good. Good, and they were pleased, they were proud of their own son, were they?
Well, they said so, yes. I think
Okay, right. Peter Schmidt-Barr, of course, we know Peter, he was in yesterday's final, but was just pipped to the post there. And Peter, who works in the Vatican, out with the boys, perhaps having a little green chartreuse. Is going for gold the sole topic of conversation at all?
Well, it was mainly with the girls I went out.
Mainly with the girls,
No,
I see.
Not
Well,
just the nuns. But...
Clearly the Vatican is changing even as we speak. All right, to Sue, Bob, Einar and Peter, the very best of luck in today's contest, and see which of you will make it through to that final for next year. You know the rules by now in this particular Beat the Buzzer round contestants. I'm looking for 3 winners. The first 3 of you to get to 6 points will go through to the 4 in a row round. And the questions are in categories worth 1, 2 or 3 points depending on how you select. We'll begin with a general knowledge question for 1 point. What are you afraid of if you suffer from hydrophobia? Peter.
Water.
Water is correct for 1 point to get you off the mark. The category is sport, Peter. Select on sport.
2.
A 2-point question on sport. Name the bicycle race considered the world's most... Bob.
Tour de France.
The Tour de France is correct for 2 points. Bob, the category is literature. Select.
3 points.
A 3-point question on literature. The author of the novel Moll Flanders was Daniel... Sue?
Daniel Defoe.
Is correct for 3 points. Sue, the category is rulers. Select.
3, please.
A 3-point question on rulers. This would give you a win. Which famous man of ancient times was the son of King Philip of Macedon? Peter.
Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great is correct, Peter. Takes you to 4 points, Peter, and the category is volcanoes. Select.
2.
A 2-point question for a win for you. What Italian island beginning with S has... Peter.
Stromboli.
Stromboli is the correct answer. Gives you 6. You're in the next round. Well played, Peter. Off you go. Peter, well done. That's Peter goes first into our 4 in a row round today. It means that we go back to general knowledge questions for 1 point. Let me remind you of the scores. Einar, you've yet to score. Bob is on 2. Sue, you're on 3. General knowledge for 1 point. In which country would you find the city of Cologne? Einar.
In Germany, West Germany.
In West Germany is the correct answer. Gets you off the mark. Einar, the category is children's literature. Select.
1.
A 1-point question on children's literature. In the classic children's story, what kind of animal is Black Beauty? Sue.
A horse.
A horse is correct, and that takes you to 4. Sue, the category is the human body. Select.
2, please.
A 2-point question for a win for you. In what part of your body would you find the metatarsal arch? Sue.
In the foot.
Is the correct answer. That's the 6 you need. You're in the next round. Well done, Sue. So, it's between Bob and Einar. Hands on the buzzers, guys. General knowledge for 1 point. How many wheels does a rickshaw have? Bob.
2.
It does indeed for 1 point. That takes you to 3. Bob, the category is world affairs. Select.
3 points.
A 3-point question for a win for you. The killing of the Prime Minister Maurice Bishop in 1983. Bob. Pardon?
Grenada.
Grenada, before I even asked the question, led to the American intervention of this island of the West Indies. Bob, you're in the next round today. Congratulations to you. It means, alas, but just for today, we say goodbye to Einar Carstensen, but of course we will see you tomorrow. Contestants, here we go with 4 in a row. This is the solo round. It's just you against the clock. Peter, you were the first into this round. Let me show you the categories available to you. There they are. Science, farming, actors and actresses, and art. Peter, what category would you like?
I'd like to have art.
Art. Peter, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round on art? Peter, do you know, I would have guessed you'd pick art because, of course, earlier on this week you picked architecture because of living in Rome. Do you get any time to go and visit those wonderful art galleries? And those...
Yes, because the archive is only open in the morning, and in the afternoon all free.
I just want that put on the record, that Vatican librarians are free at lunchtime every day of the year. OK? Peter, are you ready to play 4 in a row?
Yes.
All right, we will put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. There it goes. Peter, you will have that full 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row, or we will credit you with your highest score. On art, your time starts now. Henry Moore was a major 20th century figure in which of the arts?
Sculpture.
Correct. The greatest Flemish painter of the 16th century was Pieter who?
Rooms.
No, it was Bruegel the Elder. Which French painter's mature work was much preoccupied with water lilies?
I don't know.
OK, it was Claude Monet. In the modern art world, what was the occupation of the writer Harold Rosenberg?
Dunno.
He was an art critic. The essayist, critic and chief founder of the Surrealist movement was André who?
Dunno.
It was Breton. The leading German avant-garde sculptor and performance artist who died in January 1986 was Joseph who?
Beuys.
Correct. Beginning with T, which English artist often cited as the finest 19th century landscapist? Turner is correct. What nationality was the painter James McNeill Whistler?
American.
He was indeed. Art Deco developed... Oh, Peter, hard luck. You were going so well. I'm not even going to bother to pain you with that question. You didn't score 4 in a row, but you did make it a 3, Peter. Well played. So Peter is off the mark with 3. Sue, you have the next choice. You are down to actors and actresses, farming and science. Select a category, please, Sue.
Science, please.
Science. Sue, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round on science. Are you a scientist or of scientific bent, Sue?
Yes, I'm a scientist.
You are a scientist. Well, what else would you select then? You enjoying yourself so far?
Yes, I am.
Delighted that Peter didn't pick science.
Yeah,
I bet if he'd known you were a scientist, he'd have pinched it from you. All right, you ready to play 4 in a row, Sue?
Yes.
OK, we'll put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. There it goes. And on science, you'll have all that 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row or take your highest score. Sue, your time starts now. Name the 3-legged stand for a camera or theodolite.
Tripod.
Is correct. In radio, what do the letters VHF stand for?
Very high frequency.
They do. What do we call the chemical combination of 2 or more elements?
A compound.
We do. Laughing gas is the nickname for what type of gas?
Nitrous oxide.
Is the correct answer. You've scored 4 in a row on your chosen subject, Sue. Congratulations. Back you go, Sue. Well done. Right, that means Bob, last into the round, last choice, alas for you, but there it is, farming and actors and actresses. Bob?
I'll try actors and actresses.
OK, Bob, will you come and join me here, please? Are you a film buff, Bob?
No, not in recent years, no.
How do you mean not in recent years?
Well, I
You're
used to
speaking
watch-
as if you were an old man, Bob Wesenberg.
My life has begun, put it that way.
Oh, I see, and now you
Life
don't...
begins at...
at any crossroads at all. Bob, are you ready now to play 4 in a row?
I am ready.
All right, OK. We'll put 40 seconds on the clock for Bob. There it goes now. Actors and actresses is your chosen subject. If you score 4 in a row, you're in the final with Sue. If you score 3, you're in a tiebreaker with Peter. We'll credit you with your highest score. All right, are you ready on actors and actresses, Bob? Your time starts now. Name the comic actor who starred in the Pink Panther films.
Peter Sellers.
Correct. The American leading actor Ramon Estevez is better known to us as...
Raymond Navarro.
No, Martin Sheen. Which American leading lady is Warren Beatty's sister?
Shirley MacLaine.
She is. What nationality is the leading actor Shimura Takashi, star of Rashomon and Seven Samurai?
Japanese.
Is correct. The stars of the French classic A Man and a Woman were Anouk Aimée and Jean-Louis who?
Trintignant.
Is the correct answer. The actor Laurie Parks was known for his impersonations of which famous American entertainer?
I have no idea.
Al Johnson. The leading lady who won the contest for the role of Otto Preminger St. Joan was Jeanne who?
Seberg.
Is correct. Which British leading lady and daughter of Sir Michael Redgrave is known for political
Vanessa
activism?
Redgrave.
Is the correct answer. Name the handsome Austrian actor who's given notable performances in several of Lucino. Oh, Bob, I'm sorry the time had gone. You didn't score 4 in a row, but you did score 3, which is good news for you. Because as Bob returns to his place, a solemn procession of 1 as he walks silently there contemplating the fact that he just missed, we see that Sue has scored 4 in her 4 in a row and is already through to the final. Could you clear the scores, please, for Peter and Bob, because we must play a tiebreaker. Gentlemen, it's now back to what it was in a Beat the Buzzer round. 1 point for each correct answer. The first one of you to get to 2 will go into that final against Sue. Are you ready? Here we go. What am I? I am a significant, relatively rapid transformation of society. This can take the form of an overthrow of Bob.
Revolution.
Revolution is the correct answer for 1 point. Well played, sir. All right, hands on the buzzers again. Who am I? I was born in 1342 or 43 and died in 1400. I am considered to be the outstanding English poet before Shakespeare. Peter.
Geoffrey Chaucer.
Geoffrey Chaucer is the correct answer. Takes you to 1. The sides are level. The sides are level, hands on the buzzers. Whoever gives me the next correct answer goes into that final with Sue. What am I? I am a large, heavy-beaked bird of prey. In general, I am any bird of prey more powerful than a buteo. I may resemble a vulture in build and flight characteristics, but I have... Bob.
A condor.
Is not the correct answer. It means, Peter, you can answer. You can tell me now, or I'll read the rest of the question. It's up to you.
Read on.
Read on. I will indeed. But I have a fully feathered head and feet equipped with great curved talons. Because of my strength, I've been a
Osprey.
Pardon?
An osprey.
Is not the correct answer. I'm sorry, Peter. You took a risk and you didn't answer it correctly. The answer I was looking for is there on the card. It was, in fact, an eagle. So, the scores are level. Peter on 1, Bob on 1. Hands in the buzzers again. The correct answer to the next question will put one of you in that final with Sue. What am I? I'm a food product made from cocoa beans, consumed as candy and Peter.
Chocolate.
Chocolate is the correct answer. You've scored the point that you needed. You've scored 2, and you're in the final with Sue. It means Bob... Oh, dear me, very hard luck, Bob. But of course, on Going for Gold, you've got that one final chance tomorrow. But it does now mean that I'm going to ask Sue Balaam and Peter Schmidt-Barr to come and join me in today's final on Going for Gold. Please come with me. Thank you, and here we are, today's final on Going for Gold, and let me remind you, it's semi-finals week, so whoever wins today is into that final next year. And today, it's a contest between England and Austria. Sue Balaam from England and Peter Schmidt-Barr from Austria. Now, Sue, you got into this round first. The first decision is going to be yours. The first subject is geography. There's a clue on the screen for you watching at home. Sue, on geography, you need 9 points, as you know, to win the game. Will you play or pass?
I'll pass, please.
You will pass geography over to Peter on behalf of Austria. You have control of the game, Peter, in that big 4 zone, and your time starts now. I'm an historic and cultural region of northern France. I've been inhabited from Paleolithic times. In 56 BC, I was Peter.
Champagne.
No, is not the correct answer, I'm afraid. Sue, that means you have control of the game, and your time continues now. In 56 BC, I was conquered by Julius Caesar. During the 8th century, my coast was raided and settled by Vikings or Northmen. I'm a region of flat ground. Sue.
Normandy.
Normandy is the correct answer in the 3 zone. Well answered, Sue. England go into a 3-point lead. It means, Peter, that you are playing catch-up. There's the subject, products. There's the clue for you watching at home on the screen. Peter, on products, play or pass?
On what?
Products. Products. Will you play or pass, Peter?
I'll play.
You will play on products. All right, Peter. Sorry about my quick pronunciation, Peter. We want to give everybody a fair chance, so I gave it to you a second time. On the subject of products, your time starts now. I'm one of the most abundant and versatile natural materials on Earth, and unlike such resources as coal...
Cupra.
Copra is not the correct answer, Peter, I'm afraid. So it means you have control of the game, and your time continues now. Ore and petroleum. I am renewable. I've been utilised by man since the earliest days of human existence, first as a fuel and later for a variety of... Sue.
Trees.
Trees is not the correct answer. Peter, you have control of the game, and your time continues now. My products include lumber, paper, and chemical derivatives of cellulose.
Wood.
Peter, yes, Peter, wood was the answer because... Let me be absolutely fair in case anybody watching thinks at home I was being unfair to Sue. I was going to go on later in the question to say I come from trees. Trees wasn't the answer I wanted, wood wasn't. Peter gave it to me. But Peter, you're still playing catch-up because you're on 2 points. The subject is the cinema. There's a clue on the screen for you watching at home. On the cinema, Peter, play or pass?
Pass.
Pass the cinema to Sue Balaam on 3 points, and your time starts now. I'm a type of popular film whose content has many resemblances to the heroic literature of older civilizations. Most of the examples of me from the 1920s to the 1940s were low-budget films with slight variations on standard plots, and I can be dated from the Great Train Robbery in 1900. Peter.
Well, detective story, detective films or...
No, that is
films.
not the correct answer. That is a precise type of film, and that is not the one I am looking for. It means that, Sue, you have control of the game, and your time continues now. From the Great Train Robbery in 1903, the location of me is always the same. A mythic... Sue.
Westerns.
A western is the correct answer in the 2 zone. Hard luck there, Peter. It takes you on to 5, Sue. It means that, Peter, you're playing catch-up again. The subject is geography. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. On geography, Peter, will you play or pass?
Play.
You will play. I thought you would, Peter. And on that subject, your time starts now. I'm a landlocked country in southern Africa covering an area of 17,364 square kilometres. I'm a monarchy governed by traditional tribal institutions. My administrative... Sue.
Chad.
Is not the correct answer. It means that, Peter, you have control of the game again, and your time continues now. My administrative capital is Mbabane, and my...
Swaziland.
Swaziland is the correct answer in the 3 zone, which brings the scores level on 5 points each. But, Sue, of course, you got into this round first, so the choice now is going to be yours. And the subject is cults, Sue, oh, there's a clue for you watching at home on your screen. Sue, on the subject of cults, will you play or pass?
I'll play, please.
You will play. All right, the sides are level on 5 points each. 9 is needed to win the game and go into next year's final. On cults, Sue, your time starts now. Belief in me is almost universal in 7 non-literate societies. From the Middle Ages to the 18th century, opposition to me was demonstrated throughout Europe in public trials and executions. I was Peter.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft is the correct answer in the 3 zone. Takes you to 8, Peter, which means that Sue, you are now playing catch-up because you're on 5 to Peter's 8. The subject is politics. There's a clue on the screen for you watching at home. On the subject of politics, Sue, will you play or will you pass?
I'll play, please.
You will play on politics. All right, Sue, if I may say so, a brave but a good fighting decision for England against Austria. It's 5 to 8 points. All right, on politics, your time starts now. I was born in India in 1889, the son of a renowned lawyer. One of my sisters became the first woman president of...
Gandhi.
So it is not the correct answer, I'm afraid, which means that, Peter, you have control of the game and your time continues now. The first woman president of the United Nations General Assembly. I studied at Cambridge and later qualified as a barrister. I returned to India to practice law, but soon became involved in Indian nationalism. I met Gandhi for the first time in 1916. In 1947, I became the first Prime Minister of independent India.
Pandit Nehru.
Pandit Nehru is the correct answer in the 1 zone, the point that you needed, and you're today's winner. Oh, Peter nearly collapsed. He nearly collapsed. It means that you're today's winner and you're into next year's final. Peter, very well done indeed. And let me tell you, Peter, that not only are you in that final, but you've already picked up a bronze and a silver memento from Going for Gold. We're going to add a golden one to it, a memento for everybody who's a winning semi-finalist on this programme. Peter, congratulations and well played. Sue, hard luck, love. Hard luck, my dear. Just for today, we lose Sue Balaam. There's a nice gesture of congratulations and commiseration. But don't forget, we'll see Sue with the rest of our contestants who haven't made it yet into the final tomorrow on Going for Gold. Please do join us, because it's coming up to Christmas. See you tomorrow. Well done, Peter.
What happens when the cameras stop rolling on Impact Wrestling? Well, find out with TNA Explosion. Jeremy Borash is there for each and every aftermath. Let's hope it's not a bloodbath. Tonight at 11 on Challenge.